What is up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Morgan, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe, turn on my post notifications to see my videos every Monday and Saturday, and occasionally on Thursdays if I'm able to post 3 times a week. In today's video, I'm going to be making Starbucks drinks at home. I actually don't go to Starbucks a lot and I haven't tried either of these drinks. I'm going to be making a caramel frappuccino and a white chocolate mocha. So I don't know what these are actually meant to taste like. However, I'm following the recipe, so I hope they taste good. We'll find out. Let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be making is a white chocolate mocha. I just realized I don't have white chocolate right now, but it's right here. For this, I have coffee, milk, white chocolate chips, which I actually got for baking and then never used, so good for me, and vanilla essence. So I just put my white chocolate chips in the microwave, and this is going to go very badly for me because one, I don't actually like Starbucks and I never go there. The only thing I've ever had from there is a double chocolate chip frappuccino, and I didn't even really like that. So we'll find out how this goes. I'm really bad at following recipes, so I might go a little bit off, and I haven't tried these drinks, so I don't know if they'll taste right, but I'm going to try them anyway because I think it'll be fun. Putting half a cup of coffee, a quarter of a cup of milk. I actually lost the quarter cup, so we're using a half cup and then just doing half of it. Milk. Okay. I'm actually not a coffee fan, so I don't know why I chose to do this one. Maybe I'll just melt it all together. Okay, the white chocolate is clumping, so I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 50 seconds. I found a mini whisk. Back in the microwave you go. Isn't the mini whisk so cute? So I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes and it's really, really hot, and so I'm just going to add in my vanilla extract. That was probably a bit too much. Whoops. This is already going really, really badly.
It looks so angry whiskey.
Now it smells kind of good. I'm going to put a tiny bit of sugar in here as well, because I like sugar. Spoonful of sugar makes a messing. Oh, that was a big spoon. What? We're gonna pour this into the glass. Okay. And then I hope for the best. I don't know how I feel. I don't want to try it. I don't want. We don't need cream. We definitely don't need cream. It's okay. Whipped cream for serving. I got the chocolate mousse cream because I wanted chocolate. I don't think I own a straw. Okay, apparently we don't own straws, so. On the top. That is really good. When I go to Starbucks, I want to like order this. I don't even like coffee, but that's like really, really good. Okay, that's an A+ from me. I love this. I'm just like, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. So drink number 2 is a caramel frappuccino, which I've also never tried, but I want to. This also involves coffee, which is very interesting because, like I said, I don't actually drink coffee and I don't really like coffee. However, tiramisu is my favorite dessert, so maybe I do truly like coffee. I am going to be doing this without the ice, so that may be a major factor, but I have some ice, but I don't want to use the blender because it's going to be very loud, and it's like nearly 10 p.m. and I don't want my dad to be like, what on earth are you doing downstairs, and see the mess that I'm making. 1 cup of coffee. We're gonna do half a cup of coffee because we don't want to make that much of it, knowing that I won't drink an entire thing. We don't even have an entire cup of coffee left. Okay, cup of coffee. 1 cup of milk. That's another half cup of milk. I don't have a cup of milk anyways. Milk. 1/3 of a cup of caramel sauce. I actually went and bought caramel topping, caramel sauce, whatever it's called. This is the only one they have in the store. Okay, I need to actually. It's my 1/3 of a cup. Okay. Actually, I only need half this 1/3 of a cup because we do not have. Oh my gosh. This is fun. 3 tablespoons of sugar. That was a tablespoon. It was 3 tablespoons. Except I'm only doing half the recipe, so we're not going to do 3. Tiny whisk. Now we're going to whisk this all together. This could go really badly because I'm not using a blender for it. But I'm hoping it still tastes the same. It just won't be very thick. Yeah, so I have another one of these little glasses. I'm going to get the caramel topping and I'm going to pour it like down the sides of the glass because I love caramel in presentation. Ooh, that was fun. I should just like turn my glass there. Okay, I think that's enough caramel in my glass. I'm also going to add some ice. This is cute. Oh. And my favorite part. And then we're going to add even more caramel on top. Oh, this looks super good. Okay, I need a photo of this. I feel like this would be so much easier with a straw, but we're gonna try now. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, no. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I like topping though. Yeah. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. That one was, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it would have been better if I had actually used a blender and put the ice in, but we just wanted to not do that. I was actually intending to do a double chocolate chip Frappuccino because that is like my go-to drink when I go to Starbucks, which is like twice in my lifetime. But like I said, I didn't want to use the blender and I didn't really have that much ice because we had like 1 ice cube tray that I put in the freezer like a few hours ago, and some of the ice was still like half melted, half ice. I think that I will do a part 2 of this video at some other stage. Hopefully it'll be during the day, not at night, so we will, for one, have some natural lighting, and also so that I can actually use the blender without waking people up. I definitely think that I probably should have followed the recipes, like using ice and blending the caramel Frappuccino, and then it would have tasted a lot better than it did. However, I am quite happy with how the white chocolate mocha tasted, especially because I'm not a coffee drinker. However, I want to try having one at Starbucks when they finally open back up. I should probably try a caramel Frappuccino as well, just so I know that they do or don't taste good. And that was me making Starbucks drinks at home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, turn on my post notifications, follow all of my social media, which will be in the description box down below, and give this video a big thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!